How many churches have you been to, not counting the ones you visited once and never went back? The ones you actually gave a real shot. You joined, you served, you showed up. And eventually, something happened. It was not a dramatic falling out. It was not a scandal or a split. It was quieter than that. It was the slow, creeping realization that after a year or two of faithful attendance, you still did not really know anyone. Not in the way that matters, not in the way where they know your actual life. And so you started looking again. A different church, a different pastor, a different style. Because somewhere in the back of your mind, the belief took hold. That if you could just find the right church, you would finally find the community you were looking for. Stay with this video. Because that belief is the very thing that is keeping you stuck. And by the end, you will understand why. Subscribe now if this channel is new to you. This is Christian Villages. And this conversation is just getting started. Church shopping is not a new problem, but it has reached epidemic proportions. And here is what makes it painful. The people doing it are not flaky. They are often the most sincere, most hungry, most faithful believers in the room. They are the ones who read Acts 2 and feel a real ache because what they read and what they are living are so far apart. But here is the problem. A church is a structure, and a structure cannot give you what only people can give. No matter how good the church is, it is still a weekly gathering of individuals who go home to their separate lives when it is over. The music can be anointed, the preaching excellent, and you can still sit in the parking lot and feel profoundly alone. Because what you are actually searching for is not a better service. You are searching for people, specific people. And here is the hard truth. Those people are rarely found by attending a better service. They are found by a different search. The church hop buys you the illusion of progress because you are moving, but you are not building. The people who were meant to build with you are out there right now, also sitting in parking lots, also feeling the ache. They are waiting to be found, but not in a church directory. Let's talk about what finding the right people actually means. This is where people make a second mistake. They swap church shopping for community shopping. They gather information about community instead of actually building one, and the gap stays exactly as wide as it was. Here is the principle. Who you build with matters more than what you build, more than the land or the structure. The greatest determinant of whether a community thrives is the alignment of the people inside it. Not just sincerity, alignment. Alignment is four things: shared theology, shared mission, shared values, and shared capacity. If you cannot both answer the question of why this exists with the same conviction, you are not aligned. And capacity. Are you willing to pay the actual cost? The Tuesday at 7 a.m. when someone needs help cost. The people in your village are not people who love community and concept. They are people who have counted the cost. When you build with the right people, everything changes. You are no longer managing misalignment. You are building momentum. So how do you find them? It begins in prayer, specifically, persistently, over time. You are asking God to send the specific co-laborers He has already prepared for this work. That is a different prayer. From there, it begins in conversation. Honest, unhurried conversation with people who already show signs of the ache. You are not recruiting. You are recognizing. Pay attention to the ones who lean in further every time it gets serious. You do not need 20 people to start. You need 2 or 3 families who are genuinely, deeply aligned. Let the roots grow before you ever think about the land. A handful of truly aligned people can build the kingdom. The community you have been searching for is waiting to be built. By you, with the right people, starting now.